Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful day for some art. Today we want to make a detailed walkthrough of the process of making this piece. This girl, the lamp, and a dog. I think they look quite good together. So sit back, relax, let's get into it. Press W to bring up the magic wand tool and tap on the subject. This will select every area that has remotely similar colors. Then move your mouse to the top middle, then click on Select Subject. Then press on Select and Mask. This will help you select more complicated objects such as hair or fur. Select the Refine Edge brush tool, which is the second brush on the toolbar. Then paint around the subject and watch the magic happen. We'll time-lapse it for you. Don't forget to bring up your Shift Edge value to about 50%. After your selection, don't forget to change your Output to value to New Layer and hit Enter or press OK. After the layer has been made, take your time to look for some imperfections and fix them. When you're satisfied, grab the Move tool and move the subject to the required place by hovering over the tabs above your workspace. Use Ctrl T to scale it down. We use shortcuts here, ladies and gentlemen, and you should too. After achieving appropriate size, head over to Subject 2 if you have one, that is. In our case, it's not an independent subject, which means we need to cut it out. To do so, you may use any selection tool you like, Quick Selection tool and others, but we'll be using Pen tool for our example. After connecting the dots, right-click and select Make Selection. Increase the feather radius if you want your edges to be blurry a bit. After the selection has been made, use Ctrl J to create a new layer with it. Then move the girl to where Subject 1 is to merge them together. If yours is too big, use Ctrl T as stated before to scale it down. We have this pre-selected lamp which we're going to use, but first let's fix it. There's imperfections in it. In our case, ladies and gentlemen, the girl will be holding this lamp in her hands. This should work. Now we want subject 2 to pet subject 1, but our hand is kind of elevated. To fix this, select the arm with the pen tool. Make selection. Create a new layer. Go to Edit and select Puppet Warp. Pinpoint the areas you want to warp and use them to your advantage. Then erase or just paint the overlapping hand out. Now subject 1 won't just float, it needs something to sit on, which is why we're adding a rock, ladies and gentlemen. Now this doesn't look very realistic, does it? To fix this, use your black brush tool with 0 hardness and paint around the point of contact between rock and subject 1. This will create a detailed shadow effect and bring the image to life. Bring subject 4 or the background into your workspace. Once again, use Ctrl T to scale it up. Now create a new color lookup layer. Select the Night for Day package. Adjust exposure. To make the lamp glow, scratch away the dimly exposed layer to make the lamp and any other surface appear glowing. Take your time with this, ladies and gentlemen. Carefully complete this step in your own image. To not waste your time, we'll time-lapse this for you. To make the whole thing a bit more believable, maybe you should add some shadows to the rock, because I think it's way too bright. Now the color of the dog isn't that right. We want to color grade him and make him a bit more believable to make the surrounding light and the color of his fur to match so it looks a bit more realistic. We're not going to stop here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to add Gaussian blur and make him glow like a torch or a fireplace. And you'll see, wait and see. Now doesn't this just look amazing? Now we're going to reduce the glow and add shadows to the dog. Let's add a cute effect. I think we're going to add stars or some kind of out of focus drops of water. We want to blend this eclipse with the pictures behind it, so it overlaps. We can then next add our camera raw filters to make it a bit more subtle and kind of like studio quality. Okay, I think that looks good. I think we're done here.
Nice.
Okay, I have to come clean about something here. I forgot to hit record. And this is the final photo. As you can see, we added hairs instead. The resolution isn't quite right because, well, this is recorded on another PC. But my point is that I forgot to hit record and we added hairs. The one before this, it didn't have hairs. I do like the overall picture, as it turns out. But as you might see, it's not the best work here we've done. We have done some pretty cool stuff. So this isn't that cool. I promise in the next episode it's going to be so much better than this, and I promise I won't forget to hit record again. But for today, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'll see you in the next episode. Subscribe. Thank you.